Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a bit of a Q&A, which I've never done before, so please bear with me. But it's going to be a mixture of personal and fitness questions. I put a little story up just to so you can ask me questions, and I got a good few. So I'm going to try and answer most of them today. So the first question that I've got is, when did you realise that you wanted to go into social media? So I probably realised about a year and a half ago now. I started up a secondary social media account which was called Breakfast and Brunch. It was actually a food account, so you will know that you're one of my OG followers. Started that at the end of my third year of uni, so that was probably about 2 years ago now. Yeah, about 2 years ago. And it was purely a hobby, like a side thing. I really like making food look nice, so I started posting it. I actually, when I finished uni, I then went on and did a 3-month internship in fashion, and then I think it was a 6-week one in food, and both of them down in London. And during that time, my blog was growing, and I just decided that I wanted to take it seriously and sort of pursue it as a career. So the next question I've got is, how often do you train? So I probably train on average about 5 times a week, and if it's a good week it'll be 6, but if I'm being realistic with myself, it is usually 5. That's just what works best for me. Like, I know some people don't like to train as much or like to train 6 days a week, but my body certainly needs more rest than some people. So that definitely just works for me. Next question is, do you count macros? No, I don't count macros. Counting macros sends me absolutely crazy personally. I have tried it, I have been through that whole stage of like, oh, let's religiously track all my food on MyFitnessPal, and it just didn't work for me. I think I found that I actually, when I try and restrict myself, I then go into like sabotage mode and end up like trying to binge, which isn't actually something that I usually do. But I think it has just a really negative effect on my mindset, and I'm usually quite balanced, so that works well for me. I also naturally eat quite well anyway, so I wouldn't say I need to track to sort of keep myself on track. The reason why I did it is actually I really struggled to get my protein intake in. Just, it's not like my favorite thing to eat, and I have to like really make myself eat it to be able to meet my target. Occasionally, if I feel like I have fallen off track for a little while, I'll sort of calculate what I've eaten that day to give myself an idea of where I'm at, but I don't usually track, no. Where did you and Elliot meet, and how long have you been together for? So for those of you who don't follow me on my Instagram account, Elliot is my boyfriend. We've been together for, I think it's nearly 3 years now, which seems crazy. I think it doesn't feel like that long because we still live at opposite ends of the country, so it's been long distance for quite a lot of it, but yeah, it has been nearly 3 years. And we met at Nottingham University and in our 2nd year. So next one's a bit deep. If you had the opportunity to change one thing about your personality and one thing about your appearance, what would you choose? So if it was about my appearance, it would be to change my legs. I don't know, I've always had a bit of a thing about them. I love them a lot more now, but it would be that if I had to choose one thing. One thing about my personality, I'd probably to believe in myself a bit more. Like, I do struggle with that quite often. Like, I'm lucky that I've got friends and family that do believe in me. But yeah, I do struggle with that. The next one is, what breed are your puppies? So again, if you don't follow my Instagram, and they are all over my Instagram, I got 2 cockapoo puppies. I think they're apricot. I think that's what the colour is defined as. They're like an orangey brown colour. Called Nala and Luna, and they're so cute, and they are 14 weeks old now. If you're thinking about getting cockapoos, I would highly recommend. We got the 2 of them because Elliot has one cockapoo called Rosie, and she's like absolutely gorgeous, and they're just such kind-natured dogs as well as being super cute. So next, 2 are sort of businessy questions. So what's your top tips on growing your fitness social media? So I've actually only had a fitness account since December. I switched it over quite dramatically from a food account to a fitness account. And I would say my main tips, if we're going off sort of both of them, because I would say I'm quite new to the fitness industry still, my main tips would be definitely content. I would say, especially for me, it's really important that I post content that reflects my personality, so creative content that's really good quality, relevant to your followers, something that they will feel like they get a lot from. The other thing I would say is just engaging with your followers. You have to remember they are the reason why your page will become successful if it does. So you've got to let them know how much you value them. Even things like replying to comments, making sure you reply to every message to help anybody, no matter what the question is, or point them in the right direction. At which point in the fitness influencer journey do you start earning money? I would say that I started earning money, bear in mind I did have a food-based account, so I don't know if they are different. I started earning money at probably around 20,000 followers. I don't think that means you couldn't earn money earlier in the journey. I just don't think I was as clued up as I would have liked to have been early on. But I know a lot of people hold out until they're like 100,000 followers, some people I've spoken to. And it obviously gets more the more followers you have, the better the scope is really to earn. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope that was a little bit helpful. I will always do another Q&A if I get a lot more questions through. But yeah, if you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.